economic cooperation. Okay, promotion of global economic cooperation between countries, and there is a concept they understood that how the global economy can be considered so far as the foreign exchange and the rupee currencies valuation has to be done. Then comes another importance is the prevention of competitive devaluations. This competitive devaluations often called currency war. It's often called currency war. This occurs when countries deliberately weakens their currency to gain trade advantages. Okay, so why this prevention it is necessary? One, we can say to avoid the currency war. If one country devalues its currency to make export cheaper, other may retaliate it. This concept leads to the institutions leads to instability, rather we can say the instability in global trade and the finance.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm not understanding devaluation of currency, how it happens, sir.
Okay.
Sir, sir, good evening. This is Devashish.
Yeah.
Sir, in addition to that, I want to know how it is being prevented nowadays.
Okay. We'll go to that point first. We should know the concept of rupee devaluation, what we call. This refers to the deliberate downward adjustment of the value of the rupee against foreign currency, that is Indian rupees to US dollar. Deliberate downward adjustment of the value of the rupees against a foreign currency. Right? This is first point. It is done, if you consider the Indian context, it is done by Reserve Bank of India to correct economic imbalances, boost export, and stabilizing the economy. Let's discuss which one we take. 1966, let's consider. India devalued rupees. There was a pressure from World Bank and IMF. There is a huge pressure that if India wants loan, it must devalue the rupee. There's a pressure. So I think that time, Indira Gandhi government, it was there. To avail the foreign aids and to have a balance to the proper balance to the BOP. So they compelled to go for doing the adjustment of the value of the rupees. How it is done? So India devalued rupees in 1966. It was 57%. 57% it is devalued. How it is calculated, I'll just tell you that for $1, it started with 4.76 for $1. Then they increased to 7.50. So 4.76 to 7.50 per US dollar. And if you look at the percentage, I think mathematically we know P1 minus P0 upon P0. So it comes to around 57% rupee devalued. 4.4 rupees 76 paise to 7 rupees 50 paise per US dollar in 1966. There are other many stories are there. I'm not going to discuss those political things. It will take more time also. So it is done by RBI to correct the economic imbalances, boost the export, and stabilize the economy. Sir, you must be knowing in 1991, again the same thing it has happened under pressure only. So that they have to again go for rupee devaluation. I think it was 18 to 19%. Why this devaluation? You have asked the question. It's a point to be discussed. Why this devaluation? First, shortage of foreign exchange. We only 1991, 92, we let for 2 weeks reserve of this foreign exchange. We were not in a position to go for any sort of import. Very disaster conditions, shortage of foreign exchange. Second, 2 bad droughts, 1965 and 1966, and high inflation. Of course, automatically it will come. And there is a huge pressure that this rupee devaluation has to be done. Right, sir? Or if you know anything more also, you can add, sir.
No, my point is that, sir, by devaluating the currency, how the export will increase?
But I just narrated with that one. So the prices, there is a long story. I have to go for.
Sir, I think export will not increase. I think import will.
No, there are a lot of other factors are there. There is, of course, we need to discuss on that one.
No, you please tell in nutshell, sir. We can understand.
No, sir is saying one more point. Something is saying. Another sir saying something. Sir, you are saying something.
No. I am just I have curiosity. By devaluating the currency, export will increase. It will increase your import.
What do you say, sir? Just logically interpreted.
By devaluating the money, the price will increase, na, sir?
Yes.
Product price will increase.
Product price will increase. If the product price will increase, then what will happen, sir?
Then it will not push the export.
Yes, that is what there will be a great depression will come. Right, sir?
Yes.
Then export cannot be done, na, sir?
That's what. So if it is not done, so we are not going to earn the foreign exchange. So
but you have told to boost the export.
Okay.
You told that it will hike the export. That's what I'm asking.
No, it is just reverse. It's because of that we were not able to find out a good reserve and surplus of the foreign exchange, and that is the cause for the greater depression, and there will be completely.
Then said by devaluating further, our condition foreign exchange will still reduce.
Yes.
Then how they told to just go for currency devaluation? It will drastically affect the country's economy in that way. Then how they have supported India for giving the loan and to improve the economy?
No, subsequently, I'll go for that one. We'll discuss. I'll go for 2 more slides, then we'll discuss. There are other things that there. Exchange rate can be stabilized. Central bank intervention for the monetary policy. All those things are there, sir, with this point. Right.
Sir, another one important also, this exchange rate, how they are fixing, sir, based on
I'm
the
coming,
export of the country.
I'm coming, sir. That point I'm coming. Exchange rate stabilization also can be done. Sir, this is it's a purely economic things. And if you will discuss that, it will a broader perspective. Right, sir?
Sir, Sir, you said that in incident 1960, that was a political compulsion. That's why we devaluated our currency. And as you are saying,
1991 also it was same thing. It was happened.
That is due to from some political compulsion.
Yes, political compulsion.
That happened there.
Yes.
But is there any such type of mechanism, as you explained, to restrict such type of devaluation, not by political compulsion?
Is there the economics? They have done a lot of things in relevance to the dollar convertibility to gold currency analysis. They have done so many things. They have analyzed, and because of that, we reached at a substantially good amount of reserve with us. 600, more than $600 billion of the reserve, foreign exchange reserve with us. That's all very.
No, sir, that is done by our country, by our own.
Yes.
My question is, what is the initiatives done by World Bank, IMF for
World Bank and IMF, they are the supporting. They never. The last class, I think, sir, we had a discussion, if you remember.
Yes, sir.
That they support the aids and all services. I said how they used to provide support services to the country for the economic boost and all. I was talking to the Kerala South side, an investment.
But
Even recently, there is a substantial support to Pakistan also.
yes, they support World Bank, support Pakistan.
Yes.
But my,
they
are not developing any mechanism to, so they are not enforcing any guidelines.
Sir, honestly speaking, where it is, the headquarters is there in
USA.
So it
is driven by USA.
Yes, it is controlled by them, and all these things are happening like this only.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right. This is a reality. Anyway, so these are the things we need to discuss. It is an elaboration, sir. It needs a lot of discussion. Anyway. Okay. So this is what we discussed, the importance of the Bretton Woods agreements. And now we would like to see the aftermath and the collapse of the Bretton Woods system. Aftermath. In 1950 to 1960, the system supported the global economic growth and stability. Even, sir, I forgot one more point. I was going through one article. Russia has also given a substantial financial support to Pakistan. I hope you must be knowing about this.
No, sir. No, sir, we are not aware about this.
Yes, sir. Sir, a lot of things are going on. Is the global politics? No. Sometimes, people don't like the India's growth because they don't want to see that India should grow. Now with
yes, sir. I don't want another challenges for them.
No. Now India is third largest economy, and we are working out in 2050 we will surpass. Of course, it's that if not that easy to surpass China and US, but substantially we will be very strong if we follow a good economic system. I was going to one article, Dr. Rajan, Raghuram Rajan had given a very good article. I was going to that yes, there are certain policies if India is going to follow, in spite of the challenges, the neighboring countries' challenges, we can suppress. So these are all global challenges. It will be there, and you need to intelligently handle those things. Anyway, so from 50 to 60, the system supported the global economic growth and stability. The challenges: US trade deficit and inflation eroded confidence in the dollar. Okay. And other countries accumulated large dollar reserves, fearing the devaluation. So that's what the challenge is. In 1971, President Nixon suspended dollar convertibility to gold. That is called Nixon shock. What is this?
Sir, what is this, sir? Sir, this dollar convertibility to gold means what, sir?
Dollar convertibility to gold. Okay.
Till that time, the printing of dollar was equivalent to the reserve of gold the US Reserve had.
Nowadays, it is also this. Gold is
No.
standard.
President Nixon changed it.
I'll come to Nixon, then it will be clear from this, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. What is the concept? This is Nixon's shock. This is a shock. President Nixon, he suspended the dollar convertibility to gold. I think it was in 1971. I don't know exact month. To combat a rising inflation, prevent a run on US gold reserve, and stabilize the economy amid mounting the international and domestic pressure. There is a quote with that: for every $35 you give me, for every $35 you give me, I will give you 1 ounce of gold. There is a book, it was written by Professor Amartya Sen. He quoted with this line: for every $35 you give me, I will give you 1 ounce of gold. It was that time the shock, it was the concept of Nixon. But bank, what happened? Bank, they spend too much, because post-war, they're supposed to invest for housing, health, and many other sectors. What was we call investment in social programs. So bank spends too much in these activities and printing more dollars, and it doesn't have enough gold to cover the promises. What he said, what for every $35, 1 ounce of gold will be given. As because of large spending by the Fed Reserve and for the social reform and other activities, welfare of the people. So it doesn't have enough gold to cover all the promises. And customer realize this and rush to withdraw the golds. To stop the bank from running out of the gold, that time bank says with a quoted mark, sorry, from now on, you cannot exchange dollar for gold anymore. Shocked. Now the dollar's value depends on the trust and economic strength, not the gold. So this was the concept that should be discussed. Economics people, macroeconomic people, they discuss in details, and which led to the concept. They conceived an idea called floating exchange rate. In 1973, formal collapse of the Bretton Woods system, and countries adopted flexible exchange rate regimes. IMF shifted focus to surveillance and lending in a more volatile global economy. The Bretton Woods system collapsed primarily due to the US dollar's inability to maintain its fixed value against gold, combined with global economics shift and conflicting national interest. Right, sir? Anything more you want to add? We will discuss. Okay, that's not a thing. We'll discuss. Next, come to the European monetary system.
Sir, actually, in India also,
yeah.
In India also, this currency note printing is against the gold reserve, sir.
Yes.
Then accordingly, we are calculating the inflation and deflation.
Yeah, of course. And we go for calculating the wholesale price index, relevance to the inflation, GDP, and all. So a lot of calculations are there. The macroeconomic specialists, they used to analyze. See, sir, another few important things also we always try to discuss: how to take control over this purchasing power and interest rate. So that's very important. Why Reserve Bank of India reducing the repo rate? Sir, I hope I'm sure you must be knowing the repo, reverse repo,
Yes,
CRR, SLR, correction. This basic objective is that what is the role of a bank? Lending and borrowing. And they used to maintain a proper demand and supply. Then what the consumer is going to see? What is the inflation? So you look at the vegetable prices, the grocery items, We talk about, we have a list of wholesale price index. Then we calculate, we see affordability is a big question. If that is the situation it comes, then people of the country will be disturbed. 1, 2. Then how to increase the purchasing power of money? That means the people must spend more. If the banks are going to reduce their housing loan interest, suppose from 8% to 6% or 6.5%, then people would love to go for the loan, avail the loan. The moment they used to go for this, they would like to spend money, and the process, the money will float in the market. And directly, Reserve Bank of India is going to take control over the production, consumer inflation. That's what very important. And they always work out on this. If you go in details, there is a website of rbi.org.in. There, if you read press meet releases, not others, there are articles. They used to mention how to take control of this. This is additional information for all of you. Okay, so this European monetary system was created by the countries in the this European unions. Okay, so this
Sir, you are not well?
Sir, it's okay. I'll manage. It's okay. Let me complete. There's a cold is there in everywhere. So, so we talk about this European unions around 27, I think 27 countries: Russia, Canada, China, US, Brazil. Important. This European unions to establish a zone of exchange rate, that stability, and with a view to encourage trade and growth, so that integration of economic policies in the European Union would be spread out. The main feature of the European monetary system is to the operation of its exchange rate. Operation of its exchange rate. This exchange rate can be stabilized through a mix of central bank intervention, monetary policy, and structural reforms. Yes. This can be stabilized through a mix of central bank interventions with different policies, monetary policies, and a lot of reforms has to be undertaken. And the most common tools are the foreign exchange interventions, foreign exchange, interest rate adjustment, and coordinated policy with other countries. So that's what very important to understand the concept of this exchange rate. So it is a basket of fixed amount of EU currencies. So this European currency unit represents a weighted average of market exchange rates of European Union's currency, with the weights being the proportion of fixed amount. There is a calculation, and the value of currency of a particular country and its weight would fluctuate with the market exchange rate. So
sir, one question, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, Japan is so much developed, but their currency yen is so less price.
Yeah.
Why, sir?
There is a calculation, sir. Rupee valuations, rupee calculations.
It means their currency value is low, sir. Then also.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Pounds.
Because they are not so developed.
That is the reason why we talk about dollar. You see the sterling, pound. Why we talk about dollar? Why dollar? Yeah, we are not. That's what we need to. The majority of the country, they used to pro US because of the dollar stability in the dollar price, and people love to go for export. because that is a matter of concern where we can generate more of dollars and to maintain a good reserve and surplus. The reserve and surplus we have to maintain. A small accounting treatment, when we'll discuss the BOP, I'll tell you. The reserve and surplus in company accounts also, we keep it in the very standardized format. Whatever profits we generate, we put it in the reserve and surplus. In accounting attorney system, we study that. That's very important. That speaks about the strength of the company, strength of the organization, strength of the country. And on that basis, Reserve Bank or the Fed Reserve, they used to take monetary policies, they prepare to go for budgetary provisions, foreign exchange activities and all that. Okay, so the goal was to promote monetary stability in Europe by reducing the exchange rate variability and preparing for deeper economic integrations. And the key components, as I said, the exchange rate mechanism that has to be properly maintained. Then European currency unit, a basket of members' currency used as a unit of account, and that has to be properly followed to the euro, but not the circulating currency. And European Monetary Cooperation Fund, this provided a short-term financial support to countries under pressure to maintain their currency pegs. These are the certain importance.
What does it mean? Are not understood, sir.
This is what we discussed, the key component of
No, last line you told.
European Monetary, there is a fund, sir, created, European Monetary Cooperation Fund, EMCF. This provides short-term financial support to the countries under pressure to maintain their currency peg. This is short-term financial support, mostly
for member countries only.
Yes. There are around 27 European unions, and there is a concept we also that was established, that is what European Economic Community, we call EEC. I think 7 members they formulate this committee, and subsequently we see that formation of BRICS and or other things, it has come up subsequent stages. These are the few important stabilizing the exchange rate. I said that exchange rate mechanism has to be properly followed, promoting the economic integrations, harmonizing the monetary policy and all these things, control of the inflation, and the foundation of the euro. EMEs eventually evaluate the European Economic Monetary Unions, and this leading creation of the Euro 1999 and strengthening the Europe's global position. These are the few importance of the monetary system. Right, sir? It needs a very elaborate discussion because time is a very matter of concern to us. This we discuss details in when we go for the macroeconomic concept. For details, you can read a few of the books, which is Dr. Rajan has also written a book which is based on these activities, international monetary activities. Amartya Sen has also written a few books on that. So a lot of discussion is badly needed to understand how to take control over this. And most challenge is this US, which has a direct impact to the economy. One small example, sir, you can see. It has a direct impact to our Sensex, our Nifty. It fluctuates. A small election in US, we see there is an impact it has come. So every bit of macroeconomic factor, we need to have a proper understanding so that the country's economy can be properly checked, controlled, and certain policy formulation has to be developed, which should be allied with our abroad countries to understand a better economic policy that our Reserve Bank of India is also substantially support for all these activities.
Sir, now in India they are telling from Britain gold is coming, and what is that concept actually, sir? This is out of the topic. Just I wanted to have some idea. I'm not getting that actually.
Sir, uh, you tell me what is that? Why India is doing that? These are all.
Can you please tell, sir?
Sir, what you are asking?
That now they are telling the golds are brought from Britain, what they have taken or our reserve and all this like that, na, sir?
Okay.
What is that
Sir, he
actually?
is
I am not.
talking about the physical gold being brought from Britain to India by
Yes.
the Reserve Bank.
Okay. Okay. Now, bringing this, the gold from Britain to India is subject to, specific Indian customs rules, and now it is duty free, is allowed. You can carry, uh, which depends upon the, the length of stay and abroad, and to form a gold so that it can carry to India. Earlier, there was a restriction. I hope you must be knowing that you are not allowed to carry this gold and all. But those were used gold, you can carry substantially to the country. I was going to recent one article. It has come in the Economics Times that uh, the golds are there in India in household at the forgot how much. I think it is more than 25 times what we have.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have read that article.
You must have gone through that article. That speaks about internally, sir. We are very strong. We are very strong. Internally, we are very strong, and our strength is our population also. We should not forget about that.
କେତେ ବର୍ଷର ବଜେଟ ଏଟା ହେଇଯିବ ମାନେ 10 ବର୍ଷର ବଜେଟ ନା 20 ବର୍ଷର ବଜେଟ
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ବି ଆସିଥିଲା the gold coin ଆଉ ଯୋଉ gold ର bar ଗୁଡାକ it has no duty free allowances and must be declared incurring the custom duty. So only they allowed the gold jewelries, used one. So many issues and challenges are there. If you go to of course, the time is very short for us. If you go to the details of the macroeconomic factors, that you will understand.
Sir, not only time, our syllabus is not also aligned.
The syllabus is restricted, and the most important part, difficult part for me at least, covering the international business finance in 8 hours. I should not comment anything on that, but these are
not
all
only 10 hours, sir. 10 hours.
10 hours. Acha.
2 days remaining for offline
class. Two more days left. See, these are the class. What I understood, these are the refreshment classes, the refresher classes, rather, I can say. We used to attend.
Yes, sir. This is only for doubt clear classes, not
yes.
how we are doing.
Yes, this class should be like this. You should come up with the queries, and it has to be discussed. But what I thought, this paper is not a simple paper, sir. Right? Any other if you in comparison with any of the finance paper, this is a purely different paper, because we are going to discuss only international business and finance. But if you look at the business and finance, so far as the international level, I think those things are also going to be discussed in the elaborate. Like we talk about LIBOR, MIBOR, many things are there, which they are restricted for understanding purpose for the foreign exchange remittance. It's good that every student should know what is happening, how the things are going on, how this monetary policy, of course, policy we are not discussing, monetary system and financial system internationally followed. So this is good. This is what I discuss in the class. with an expectation being all you are working executive and having a lot of experience, there should be more of discussion. It's not be. So I liked some of you actively participating in the class. Anyways, we can discuss also. Our discussion is not limiting with these classes only. As in, there is a need of any forum. We should rather go for RBI guidelines. RBI, sir, sometimes if you get free time, go to the rbi.org.in. There is a portion you will find press release. Don't go to the other parts. Press release. You read those articles, wonderful articles. So I keep in touch with RBI people so that to get some information on this, so that I can make I can give a proper and right information with right statistics data to students. Right, sir? Anything else?
Thank you, sir. Sir, if you you introduce yourself a little bit.
Oh, acha, I've not done that.
and your mobile number, if any problem.
No issue. Sir, my name, my name is P.D. Das. I made it short because my full name is Pragyadipta Das. I used to write P-R-A-Z-N-A, Pragya. So my father had given this name from the Bhagavad Gita. So Pragya Dipta Das, my name, full name. And so far as my, sir?
It is obvious, it is there, sir.
So far as my academic journey is concerned, I started, my journey is from Capital High School to Utkal University. Born and brought up here in Bhubaneswar. And so far as my degrees are concerned, I did BCom from BJP College. And I did also MCom and MBA from Utkal University with finance specialization, finance and HR specialization. Of course, it has dual specialization. Then I did my MPhil. I did my PhD also in financial management. And I did so many other courses. I did LLB, I did PGDM. I did one course from IGNOU, PG Diploma in Marketing Management. While I was doing MBA, I realized, oh, I did only finance and HR specialization. Then what about marketing? One of my professor, he told me that time, once you are going to be a manager, you should have adequate exposure and knowledge with all the specialists, not necessarily the 1 and 2, all this way. So I thought to enroll in IGNOU. I enrolled in the program. That is a program called DMM, Diploma in Marketing Management. It was a 1-year course, wonderful course I studied. Then I did law from Utkal University, PGDCA from OUT. That time we used to study in DOS command, Fortran, COBOL, and all these things. I do regular courses, sir. Now also I'm doing one course. I've started, I enrolled in the program. Now I'm doing financial modeling and valuation. And where I wanted to give R and C, Python as the application to this financial modeling. This is all my learning. I'm also NISM certified, National Institute of Security Market, Bombay. I am a trainer to them also. I used to train the mutual fund certification program, as well as other programs they have. And this is all about my academics. Then I started my career from 1991. There's an organization named OTCEI, Over the Counter Exchange of India. And that was the India's first computerized stock exchange. And the concept, it was brought by Dr. Manmohan Singh. He was the finance minister that time, from US NASDAQ. US, they are having 2 stock exchanges. One is NASDAQ, another is New York Stock Exchange. He brought this concept of OTCI from NASDAQ. The concept was like this: over-the-counter exchange of India. It was a scriptless, ringless online stock exchange. No script, no share certificate, no ring, no trading hall, and over-the-counter. what we see now, NSE, National Stock Exchange, and Bolt, Bombay Online Stock Exchange. Then I worked I was there in Bombay, then I worked with a few other finance companies also. Then in 2007, I entered to academics because of some health issues. I have to come back. And I was thinking what to do, where I can encash my learning from the corporate. And then I realized, let me go for this. My brother, he was a professor in Utkal University, so I got the inspiration. Let me start my academics career. I started my academics journey from 2007, and I'm into academics, only teaching. I love this interacting with the students. I do a lot of things like I believe with this analytical and applied studies. I do. I should not speak those things also. I do trading inside the classroom so that the students should know how the demat account is used. I encourage them at least to invest 100 rupees in mutual fund, whether the tagline "Sahi hai" is really good or not. And these things I always try to inculcate in the mind the student with real life example, what I learn, what are the difficulties and challenges are there for freshers to start the careers. And I try to be a good, academic counselor to them, so that there should not be any gap between the teacher and students. I learn, sir, when I was a student, post-graduation students, we never, we never had a chance to interact with our professors because they are so rich with the knowledge and all. And there is a big gap with them. Now I realize that the students should not have any gap with the teachers. There should be friendly approach so that a number of questions it comes to the mind they can ask. They should not go with they should not carry the doubts and go back to home. I try my level best to do that. Rest of the things happens to this student how they used to encash. And I spent a valuable time with ashram for around 10 years to understand what is the real value of the life and all. I enjoyed a lot. I understood two things, that honesty, belongingness, and accountability has to be properly done. That speaks about a human value. My wife is also a teacher. She teaches to the class 10 student mathematics and chemistry. My son is a software engineer, and this is about a small family. And we are into joint family structure. We are 4 brothers, 2 sisters, and we all stay together. Of course, all are there outside. My elder brother, he is working with the Reserve Bank of India. He's in Bombay. He's heading the HRD department. And another brother is the special treasury, is retired now. And this is what about me, sir. I think I spoke too much. Sorry.
Sir, hello.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Sir, since you are what is it? National Stock Exchange certified.
National Institute of Security Market.
NISM, yes, sir. NISM certified. Do you provide any consultation service also?
I give training, sir. I give training. Yes, I do. I do consultancies. I do consultancies also for, especially for mutual fund.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Anything else you'd like to ask me about me?
Sir, kindly share
Great to know about you, sir. Please, can you share your number, sir?
My number 7978 66 8517.
Sir, I am repeating 7978.
Yeah.
66 8517.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Whenever we'll get a chance to meet, interact, it will be a very good, pleasant opportunity for me. Taking class without seeing anybody is, it's a big challenge. You too also, the same thing.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
Thank you, sir.
I don't know whether you are enjoying the class or not.
you. Yes, sir.
No, sir, we enjoyed a lot, sir.
I'm trying my level best to give my best.
Whenever required, sir,
Sir.
for help, sir, I will contact also you, sir.
Sure. Anytime you are,
Sir.
that's not an issue. You can contact.
Okay,
Right?
Sir, could you please share this PDF?
PPTs, sure, definitely I'll share. I think next class balance of payment I'll discuss. I'll share to Rasmi madam. I don't know where to send to you. I can share it to the Rasmi madam. She will share to you. Right, sir?
Okay, sure.
okay, okay.
Okay, otherwise, I'll speak to her.
Thank you,
how
sir.
to do
Thank you
this,
very much.
how to do this. We can go ahead. Anyway,
Yeah,
thank you very much, sir. Good night to all of you. Good night.
Thank you,
Good night,
sir.
sir. Good night.
Good night, sir.
Good night, sir.
Sarve bhavantu sukhino.
Good night.